Well, I'm in our growing facilities right now, and I thought I'd walk through the sections and kind of show you some summer color and perennials and give you some ideas to add color. We're looking at Gara right now, and Gara is an amazing plant. It just keeps performing throughout the summer. It does great in the landscape or in containers. Nice wispy texture to it, beautiful color. And this is our Primetime Juniors. This is looking at a dianthus, and this is part of the dessert series, and this one happens to be cranberry. And very interesting flower to it, really good values. Primetime Juniors. Two more great dianthus in the Primetime Juniors. This is Cranberry Ice, and this is Devon here, and you can see they're all budded up, looking great. A gorgeous sedum in the Primetime Juniors. This is called Lemon Ball, and really nice bright lemon yellow color, starting to flower. Great heat resistance on this one. Here we have a block of Primetime Juniors. This is Tequila Sunrise Coreopsis. The Primetime Junior we got here is Nepeta. Very nice, low statured, blue flower, which is always hot. And these are in that Primetime Juniors. A good price point on these. Very nice full plant. And then I'll swing over here to the Achillea Peach Seduction. Look at the bud and bloom on these beauties. Very nice full plants. Great color. Peach Seduction. Very popular plants. This one is a Rudbeckia in the Primetime Juniors. And we'll zoom in here. Look at the buds on these. Beautiful big plants. Great price point. Be sure to check this series out. Hey, let's check out some other great looking perennials. Well, I'm out in the nursery again trying to give you a glimpse of our gorgeous summer color, and Echinacea is one of those plants. It gives you a lot of great color, and it also helps our pollinators out. Very nice selection as you see here. This is Powwow Wild Berry, and you can see, look at that bud. Gorgeous. This one's one of my favorites as far as Echinacea, but you need to use it in the background because it does get quite large as far as height. But look at the size of the flower. I'll give you a kind of dimensions here. Wow, look at that one. That is Merlot. Well, here in the background we have Cleopatra, and this is a shorter statured plant. You can see here nice, sunny, beautiful yellow flowers, a lot of bud and bloom on these guys. So it's going to give you a shelf life and color throughout the summer. And if you're looking for this gorgeous orange, this is Julia. And again, you can see from perspective, I'll back up here, they're both short statured plant, a lot of flower power. And then another block, and this is a shorter statured one, gorgeous little plant. This is Echinacea Kim's Knee High. Look at the bud and bloom. Here we're looking at a few benches of gorgeous Coreopsis Moonbeam. I mean, look at this nice big plant here, bud and bloom, a lot of shelf life, a lot of summer color. Here we have more of those tiny lilies, and this series gives you a lot of flower power. Almost every stem has 5 blooms or so per stem, and there's 3 bulbs to a pot, so you got a lot of bang for the buck. And they appear to be in full bloom, but that's kind of deceiving because you'll see here we got buds coming on, nice color, and yet you have more to come. And I enjoy these in my own yard, and I know that they bloom for several weeks in the yard continually. Gorgeous blast of summer color. Tiny here we're looking at Flaming Carpet. I mean, look at these gorgeous plants. Very nice, 19 centimeters, multiple varieties of sedum in this one. And this would be a great ground cover or a container in itself. You know, you could put this in a container in a patio, and it's a very colorful, drought-hardy plant. This is Flaming Carpet Seed. Tiny series. This is a newer one that's been on the market in the last year or so. You can see the great orange color, and I'm going to bounce in here so you can see up close. It's a double. Gorgeous orange. Still has some buds and flower to it. Again, this will bloom easily for another week. It's hard to photograph red, but I think you can see this intense, deep maroon red color on these. And again, we see flower, buds, a lot of flower power here. Tiny Ghost. This one is going fast. It's a very popular one. This is called Tiny Nugget. See these gorgeous iris. And this is a new one that was introduced from Walter's Gardens, and we're in the Plants at Work collection. And you'll see here, budded, blooming, gorgeous, interesting flower that you're not going to find anywhere else. This is Lionheart. So I'm in our daylily section here at the main nursery, and this is actually the Plants that Work Twice as Nice series. And you know, these are rebloomers, very beautiful full plants. Let's take a look at them. I'm in a bed of early bird cardinal, and you can see here nice full plants, multiple scapes, multiple flowers on that. And this one is a really nice red with a yellow center. Let me kind of twist that one. A lot of nice flower here. This is early bird cardinal. A proven winter selection, and again, we got a lot of nice daylilies in all of the nursery here, but this one is actually blooming. And look at this one. This was Ruby Spider. Here we have a nice light yellow one from Proven Winners. This was Going Bananas, and a lot of flower power. Look at all the buds on these. Gonna explode, you know. And I'll come in here, you can see this flower. This is what we're talking about for summer color. Look at all the buds here. I mean, this is a favorite with all the ladies because of its peach color and ruffled texture. This one is Shalom Double Classic. This is a Twice as Nice daylily from Plants that Work. My favorites, if you like reds, nice flower here. Look at this big plant, multiple divisions, a lot of buds. Let's look at this one here. Gorgeous flower. This one's Always Afternoon. A block of really nice reds. This is called Red Hot Returns. And again, I think you can see all the buds on these. They're going to have nice full divisions, multiple divisions. Look at that flower. And Twice as Nice daylilies here. As you can see, we got a lot of gorgeous daylilies. This is that Shalom Double Classic again. Gorgeous full plants, a lot of buds. We got a big full picture tag on these that will give the gardener an idea what it's going to look like, so it's blooming in their landscape. This is Shalom Double Classic. Twice as Nice daylilies. Well, this section here is our Fragrant Returns, and this is in the Plants at Work collection. And this is an improved Happy Returns. It gives you that lighter yellow, multiple flower throughout the season, and a nice fragrance. This is Fragrant Returns. You can see this one I pulled out in the aisleway here. This is Coreopsis zagreb. And look at that. This whole house is loaded with bud and bloom perennials. And I'm going to come in here, look at the buds coming on it. Perfect time to get them in. They're going to start to show color on the lot. This is Coreopsis zagreb. You can see the beautiful bud and bloom to these dianthus. And again, this is one of my favorites here. This is Witch Doctor. And wow, look at the flower power on these. Nice fragrant plant. Beautiful, beautiful flower. Witch Doctor. We have a house that has sedum. You know, and if you're looking for drought tolerant plants, sedum is an excellent choice. This is one of the Sun Sparkler series called Lime Zinger, and it's a nice green with a red margin on it. Very drought tolerant. It has a nice pink flower. This is Sun Sparkler Lime Zinger. Another outstanding Coreopsis. This one's been a reliable one with its nice light yellow flower. Look at the buds on these guys. This is Creme Brulee. I'm zooming in here. We got a house, as you can see, some beautiful plumbago. And awesome plants, very versatile plant in the landscape. Look at the value. House that has blue fescue. And these look great right now. They got that steel blue color to them. And they're starting to throw up some seed heads, but I mean, look at that color, blue fescue. Here we're looking at another Coreopsis, and you know, that's a great summer color plant. This is Cream Caramel. You can see here the buds, gorgeous plant. We'll zoom up here. We got a flower, interesting caramel orange color, which would these beauties will bloom right in the fall, so it would give you the great summer color, and those caramely orange flowers would take you right into fall. Coreopsis Cream Caramel. Looking at a dianthus, and this is Frosty Fire, and it's got that great silver blue foliage to it that contrasts to these deep, rich red flowers. Frosty. Well, I'm in the clematis house here, and I wanted to show you some outstanding plants. This one here is Raymond Evanson, is just an outstanding breeder, and these are very hardy, repeat blooming plants. What we're looking at here is called Cherokee. Look at this deep, rich purple on this one. This is another one of Raymond's, and this is Cavalier. Look at these beauties, all full bud and bloom. This is Cezanne. Here we have a very unusual one in that it has very prolific small flowers to it, and this is Giselle. Look at that. A rich purple here, prolific bloomer. This is Parisienne. This is just a quick walkabout through the house here. As you can see, we got some great clematis coming on, a lot of color, and they're just bud and bloom right now, so they're perfect. This is some of the best breeding in clematis in the world, so you know, just remember when you plant these, you want to keep cool root zones and warm tops. So plant those perennials around that root zone, keep the bottoms cool and the tops very hot, and you'll get some great color on these. Think out of the box too, because these grow great in vining up large trees and also as a ground cover. And hey, you know what? These look good in a hanging basket too. Well, this will wind down my perennial walk for this week. These are just my picks. We have hundreds of varieties out here looking great. I was just picking things of my favorites that would give you a lot of flower power, versatile in containers and landscape, and great shelf life. These are awesome looking plants that we have here. This is Geranium Roseanne, and this is a landscape favorite. It's one of my favorites too because you can use it in containers, window boxes, landscape. Very nice plant. Geranium Roseanne. Well, we've seen a lot of color. I hope we're loading that truck for you next week. We'll take another week, a walkabout next week, and see what we can find. But for now, that's our perennial walk.